If you're learning a language, you should definitely be using HelloTalk. So in this video, I'm going to very quickly explain what HelloTalk is. I'm going to give you 2 steps you should take to get the most out of this app, and what to do if you're too afraid to use it. And then I'm going to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 in the areas of systematicity, scalability, fun, ease of use, and number of languages offered. So first off, HelloTalk is an app for practicing conversations in your target language. Now, I cannot understate how important it is to practice your target language with real people rather than just with a textbook or on Duolingo. And HelloTalk makes this goal so easy. There are 2 features on this app that I think you need to use: Moments and the Messenger. What they call moments on HelloTalk are really just posts like you would put on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Now, it takes a little bit of courage to post a moment on HelloTalk because anyone can see it. But you just share something in your target language, and then other people can interact with you naturally in that language. Post a picture of whatever you're doing today with a short comment, and then you've got an easy conversation starter. I love the HelloTalk Messenger because it gives you these extra features, especially the correction feature and the translator. The translator is basically like an instant Google Translate that's built right into the Messenger. And the corrections feature is really nice because it provides an easy way for people to send you gentle corrections without interrupting the flow of the conversation. Now, like I said, I have 2 steps you should take to get the most out of this app. Step number 1. Post a moment every day. This could be a picture of whatever you're doing today with a comment in your target language, or you could share a song or a video that you like, because it helps spark further conversation, especially with people who share common interests with you. You can see here that I posted a picture of some crochet projects I was working on, and I had a lot of people commenting on my post in Thai and leaving me corrections. And step number 2, maintain a message conversation with 3 to 5 people at a time. When I first started using this app, I got really excited and sent messages to like 100 people asking them all to be my conversation partner. That goal was not realistic because I was talking to so many people, I couldn't maintain an actual conversation with all of them. On the other hand, if you only chat with one person, you're not really maximizing the full potential of this app. The great thing is that you can do both of these 2 steps in the free version of the app. There is a paid premium version of the app that will unlock even more useful features for a reasonable price, and it might be worth trying for a month or 2 to see if you like it. For me, the free version of the app has everything I need it for, so I never made that jump. Now, I realize the idea of speaking your target language to a real person can be terrifying at first, even if it's just a text conversation. If you cannot get over that hurdle, start using HelloTalk in your native language. There are people on this app who would love to have your help learning the language that you already know. Get to know them in your native language for a while. Then, down the road, once you feel a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more confident, ask if they wouldn't mind sending you messages in your target language so you can practice too. Now, I've made videos before about what I look for in a language learning app or website, and systematicity is one of the big ones. An app that is systematic will start you out as a beginner language learner and slowly guide you step by step through the language without leaving anything out. And that is not HelloTalk's strong point, so I'm gonna give them 3 out of 10 for systematicity. You will need some other language learning resource to get you up to the point where HelloTalk starts being useful, so I'll share a few of those apps in a minute. But what HelloTalk lacks in systematicity, it makes up for by being extremely scalable. And I'm gonna give them a 10 out of 10 for scalability. And that means that once you reach the level of mid to upper beginner in your target language, or right around the time that this app starts to be useful, it will never stop being useful. You can use HelloTalk from the mid-beginner stage all the way up to fluency, and even well after that. Now, I'm gonna give HelloTalk a 7.5 out of 10 for fun, but obviously this just depends on the person. It might not hold your attention quite as much as some of these other apps that are gamified, but making friends and chatting with new people can be genuinely fun, and that's what HelloTalk is all about. I'm also going to give them a 9 out of 10 for ease of use because this app is pretty straightforward. It has quite a bit of functionality that doesn't take too much time to learn, and it's chill. It's not frustrating like Duolingo when you get the whole question wrong based off of a tiny technical error. Basically, just use this app however you want, and there's really no way to go wrong, as long as you are engaging with other people in your target language. And lastly, on number of languages, I'm gonna give them 10 out of 10. There is a crap ton of languages on this app. Normally, I'm very skeptical about an app that has over 150 languages because I want a language learning app to be designed specifically with my target language in mind. A lot of apps fall into the jack of all trades and master of none trap, and they don't do a very good job of teaching any language. But in this case, because of the nature of the app, I actually don't think that's a problem at all. Like I said, HelloTalk is great, but it will not be enough to teach you a language by itself. Click on this playlist for more apps and resources that will help you become fluent. So many apps out there are scams, or they just don't work at all. But I stand by all of the apps that I review on this channel. Now go into the world and learn that language.